Everyone has a favorite Girl Scout cookie, from tagalongs and Thin Mints to shortbread and Samoas. Hearing that Girl Scout cookies are for sale stirs a sensation in our mouths and our minds. So iconic, when cultivators produced a strain with a doughy, sweet smell and flavor, they couldn't help but to name their cannabis cross after the national sensation. Hi, we're the Ohio Grassmen Show, the home for cannabis culture and education. Join us today as we dive into the history, science, and cultural influence of the legendary strain, Girl Scout cookies, and how the Girl Scouts of America have been interacting with cannabis culture since the 70s, and why you won't see the name Girl Scout cookies in your local dispo today.
Warning. All images appearing in this video are used under the doctrine of fair use for artistic, educational, and documentary purposes. Possession, use, and distribution of cannabis or cannabis-based products is illegal under federal law, regardless of any state law or other circumstance that may legalize or decriminalize such activity. Cannabis is a controlled substance with habit-forming effects. No advice we give is intended to provide any guidance or assistance in violating federal law, nor should be intended to treat, diagnose, or cure any illness.
So around 2007, Jai, Jigga, Chang, Mario, Mr. Sherbinski Guzman, and the rapper Burner got together breeding a mighty batch of cultivars, taking F1 Durban, a Durban poison cross they hybridized with F1. F1 is the unofficial name to a secretly bred strain that was only rivaled by the strain they brought over from Florida. That strain, Florida Kush, was an elite OG Kush, hyper-set to change cannabis this very moment. It was old school and given to them back in '94 by some deadhead friend of theirs. And the strain they produced becomes their flagship strain. Girl Scout cookies are often abbreviated to GSC. The next year, the infamous Ghost shows up and gets his hands on 4 cuts of Girl Scout cookies to start up for himself. Ghost, if you're not aware, is a legendary cultivator that deserves a video all on his own. He founded ABF, or Always Be Flowering Genetics. Regardless, Ghost grows those 4 cuts, describing it as life-changing. Between his strong influences in the cannabis community and Burner's connections in mainstream culture, Girl Scout Cookies was locking this new cannabis company in as a lead cultivator and influencer on cannabis culture. In fact, they launched it under the Cookies Fam brand name. From here, Girl Scout Cookies has been nothing but influential, having been the root to many of those cookies, cakes, and dessert strains that you know and love. And supposedly, the giant boom in cookie strains in the early 2010s was notable enough that the founders themselves of Cookies Fam have called them fortune cookies. They kept winning awards. In 2013, Girl Scout Cookies takes most THC at the Santa Cruz Cup and second best hybrid at High Times Cannabis Cup in Denver. In 2015, it took both 6th best indica and 4th best sativa at Karma Cup. Those were both taken by Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, cultivated specifically by Medi Mari Capo. Sounds like it would have crushed the hybrid section, taking high inside of indica and sativa, but Medi Mari Capo took first place with a different cultivar in that category, so they were probably just testing the waters with their other great stuff. It should also be noted that the Atomic Cookies was 3rd best wax at this Karma Cup as well. Move on to 2016 Karma Cup, and we see Purple Space Cookies taking first place in the organic bio category, and honorable mentions for Girl Scout cookie cuts that took 5th and 7th place in hybrid categories. And a friendly reminder, Girl Scout Cookies helps form a bunch of your dessert strains out there. So your animal mints, your wedding cakes, your pink cookies, etc. These are constantly winning strain awards as well. As recently as 2024, Karma Cup has Mint Chocolate Chip taking first place award for hybrids. And following that, you got Karma Cup 2023, where Ice Cream Cake took #1 indica and Apple Fritter took #1 for hybrids. That made the whole dessert family proud. And a family of accolades this large really shows the excellence in cookie genetics.
All I've got to say is, apple fritter.
Right?
I was gonna say, yeah, you got that apple fritters bag.
Yeah, that butt is so good.
Start seeing some apple empanada or something like that out there. Yum.
Girl Scout cookie does best in amply lit temperate climates with refreshing airflow. Generally a temperature of 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the day with a milder nighttime temperature are the base guidelines. Location is key for these reasons. Choosing a location to plant with lots of sunlight throughout the day is important for the outdoor grower. Indoor growers should provide HPS or high pressure sodium lamps. These will allow for a raw, high quality light to ensure strong bud development via good photosynthesis. This helps form the dense calyx structure GSC is noted for by cultivators. The airflow will be naturally attainable for the outdoor growers as long as they maintain proper care of their plant via defoliation methods. However, the indoor grower should be sure to provide that good airflow with fans and ventilation systems for their cultivations. Good soil makes GSC grow well. Cultivators note using a bloom booster with a 13 to 14 pK ratio around the 4 to 6 week mark. This helps the flowers have enough phosphorus for their terpene synthesis. During the last weeks of flowering, indoor cultivators lower that night temperature even lower to mimic anthocyanin production triggers from the fall season. This helps draw out the purple hues that accompany classic Girl Scout cookies. The buds are known to be heavy, so cultivators strengthen the stems with calcium and potassium silicate. Once 8 to 10 weeks have passed, the plants begin flowering and are ready for use. They'll be around 3 to 6.5 feet tall, with the taller end being outdoor plants and the shorter from compact grow tents. With that in mind, you can see those smaller yields at 400 to 500 grams and as much as 700 for those taller outdoorsy fellas. These flowers showed THC percentages around 18%, with some cultivators boasting numbers as high as 28%. Insane. That's a huge difference.
That is a huge difference.
Some reports show that it produces a CBG content up to 1.5% as well. Immediately you'll notice sugar-coated, multicolored, dense buds that are characteristic of the Girl Scout cookie strain. Giving it a squeeze will give your fingers a coating of resiny goodness deeply packed from within the flower. They have strong orange pistils that spark a warm finish in the appealing visual of the cultivar. It releases a sweet, earthy, and faintly cherry aroma, with some others even noting a doughy and chocolatey scent accompanying theirs. The flavor profile generally consists of sharp, sugary, and notes of that doughy scent in the inhale. Upon exhaling, Girl Scout cookies is agreeably smoother, with flavor descriptions including peppery, earthy, herbal, and hints of gas.
Many of these scents and flavors are direct effects of the terpene profile, consisting of
Caryophyllene, a spicy and peppery terp that helps as a bronchodilator and acts as an anti-inflammatory. It's also the only major terpene that interacts directly with your endocannabinoid system by bonding to your CB2 receptors. Limonene, a citrusy, flavored, and uplifting terpene that assists with anxiety and directly fights with paranoia effects associated with cannabis usage. Humulene, the root of that chocolatey, earthy flavor and scent. Humulene is a natural appetite suppressant. It being heavily featured in cookies and cake strains is coincidental because it actually makes you feel kind of full. And myrcene, which brings that fruity flavor to the mixture. This terpene thins the blood and brain barrier to absorb THC, allowing for quicker and heavier onsets. It's also noted as acting as an anxiolytic and stress reliever. These blend together to make the common effects of Girl Scout cookies, which can include a euphoric and creative social while chatty experience, accompanied by relaxation and uplifting clear-headedness. There ain't no clearness in my head, so I guess I need to hit up the Scout.
Yeah, you need some more cookies for
I need
sure.
some cookies in my life.
That's
Anybody
the
got any
trouble
cookies?
is it only
wish,
comes around
dude.
every so often.
Yeah.
I got to go most of my time
It's seasonal.
clouded-headed.
It's seasonal.
Yeah, right.
Make it year round.
Poor little Girl Scouts like trudging through the snow trying to sell cookies. Yeah,
They do the fundraisers
they could use
at
it.
schools.
Builds character. Yeah.
It builds
Yeah,
character.
go door to door.
In 1971, the United States of America lowered the voting age from 21 to 18. In response to keep up with the times, Girl Scouts of America sponsored Petticoats, Pot, and Politics, an outreach program to train the next generation of young women to become leaders and participate in the greater portions of the political process. Over 100 Girl Scouts gathered at Trinity College in D.C. For 2 weeks, they debated and handled topics most relevant to teens at the time. They performed a mock legislation of the topics after debating. They drafted, presented, and voted on proposals and bills. Most notably, they passed that sex education should be mandatory in schools and that cannabis should be moved from felony to misdemeanor. The Girl Scouts would have fast-tracked us to sex, drugs, and probably rock and roll. They seemed very receptive towards the cannabis industry. In 2018, an enterprising 9-year-old scout set her cookie stand up outside of a San Diego dispensary. She sold over 300 boxes in 6 hours. This actually echoed a girl from earlier in San Francisco. That scout in 2014 sold over 100 in 2 hours.
That's a lot of cookies.
Yeah,
That is
that's
a lot
almost
of cookies.
that's almost a box a minute.
That's how fast I can eat Girl Scout cookies.
A box a minute?
Yeah,
Just sleep.
for like 2 minutes.
On that 3rd minute, I'm throwing up.
I'll die.
I'm throwing up.
Shelby, I food up.
I food up.
Shelby, I food up.
That's what Wyatt be like, dude.
However, these sentiments are bittersweet. Girl Scouts of America have stated very clearly that they assume good intent, but the girls may not set up outside an establishment. They cannot legally enter themselves. Furthermore, in 2017, Girl Scouts of America sent out enough cease and desist warnings and stern letters that the cannabis industry officially dropped the Girl Scout cookies name and at closest, we'll call it GSC or cookies. It's fine now anyways, as the cookies lineage is strong and the amount of crosses, hybrids, and new cultivars being produced establishes that the Girl Scout cookies we knew in the 2010s has evolved beyond the need for the moniker. Burner had several big songs of his that were as much promotion as they were performance. Particularly popularized was his song Shatter, where his chorus mentions Girl Scout Lemon Shatter multiple times. His entrepreneurial talent is prevalent as he weaves his Girl Scout strain advertisements and his cookies brand within his art. Despite any of that, I thought it'd be fun for each of us to share our favorite Girl Scout cookie. I really like the tag-alongs.
I'm a huge Samoa fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Thin Mints.
Thin Mints? No, absolutely not. That's my first favorite, but I like to say tag-alongs more.
Gotta have frozen Thin Mints though.
Shortbreads are good though. I don't dislike the shortbreads either. Shortbreads are fine.
Shortbreads are great if you're like elderly or like.
Man, I don't know how I always end up with the grandpa choice. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about the lemon cookies.
You're kind of
dude.
dressed like a grandpa today.
Yeah, you're dressed like a grandpa. You're shitting on all the good flavors and talking about the lemon cookies of all things.
I'm kind of about the long bread cookies, if you ask me.
Which ones are those?
Oh, your bread's short?
Okay, that's hilarious. Anyway, I'm still trying to find who asked Wyatt.
Yeah, Thin Mints and Tagalongs.
Yeah,
if you
whoever-
like made a sandwich out of both of them, I think that'd be pretty cool too.
I think so too. Trefoils. Those are actually all their cookies too.
Never
Never had them.
I like their lemon cookies.
Trefoils are bad.
Are they?
Lemonade's kind of bad.
But no, wait, is it called lemonade?
So I looked up a list of the worst ones. Trefoils, s'mores, lemonades,
They're
Was
called
s'mores
lemonade?
bad?
Explore
The s'mores
Mores.
are gross. Pretty honestly, the whole s'mores flavor that people try to stick to anything is usually pretty trash.
Yeah,
No.
I'd rather just have a
S'mores
s'more.
Pop-Tarts, they nailed it. I don't know what Einstein they have at the Pop-Tart Corporation.
It's probably Nathan
But he
Fielder.
wasn't the one behind the s'mores.
They're not-
No, he nailed it, dude. You're wrong.
Yeah, you have to heat it up.
You're-
You just eat them cold.
You're
like, you
being
have to-
willfully ignorant right now.
If it has to be heated up, you should have gotten a toasted strudel.
Facts. I agree with Rostic.
I don't know that they make a s'mores flavor.
I
though.
don't think they do.
toasted
I don't think
strudel?
we could
No.
have
Actually,
like
I
a
don't think
direct
No, they
do.
don't
comparison.
because it's weak. They got the strawberry
do-
cream cheese Danish.
Yeah, they
though.
only make fake fruit.
Stop.
Yeah, toaster strudel is superior.
If you're like, oh, it has to be heated up, you should have gotten a strudel.
Guys, there is a s'mores toaster strudel.
Oh,
Is there? Is it
Mhm.
still in production?
Big time. It looks like it. You can get it from Kroger.
Okay. So that's our next experiment.
2-hour drive, you know that, right?
Kroger?
Isn't it?
Isn't it like in one in?
That's a
Oh, that's a Meyer.
Meyer.
Well, I know Kroger is at least a mega corporation.
Are they?
Because they have they have like the cameras at the front, and there's like a
Oh, really? I've never been to a Kroger. I'm guessing.
a
It's like a
gateway,
dining.
a
Yeah.
gateway that it's like it unlocks when you get there, and then it's
Armed guards.
all
on either
everything's
side.
everything is all determined by your cart.
Yeah.
Decontamination sequence activated.
Right.
Like if they think that
You go out to your car and you notice the sniper tower that you drove underneath on your way in.
yeah, then if
only
you notice
the
it, then
bad
they shoot you.
Krogers can you tell where the sniper tower is. A good
Yeah,
Kroger
yeah.
doesn't give away where its sniper tower is.
Yeah, I went to a good Kroger out in Hilton Head when I was there a couple weeks ago.
Barely saw any snipers.
Barely saw any.
Barely.
So I just had a cart just to carry around in case someone else needed it, like if the kids wanted to ride in the cart or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And everybody was going to cash out, and I took the cart to the cart return with nothing in it, and it fucking locked up the wheels. And because I did not go through,
That was their morality detector.
yeah,
They
probably.
detected that you were a villain.
It was Evil Chris that day too.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
sure was.
Makes sense.
Sure was. I fucking
Evil
hate
Uncle
Krogers.
Chris.
If I have to go into a Kroger ever again, I'm gonna explode.
Go down the trail mix aisle and eat all the Greek covered yogurt or yogurt covered
Greeks.
blueberries. Greek yogurt covered blueberries.
Yogurt covered Greeks.
That wraps up our sesh for today. We want to thank all you guys for kicking back with us for this episode. And tune in next Friday at 4:20 for our podcast, where we're going to try and strain ourselves and give you a review. And honestly, if you like what we're doing, please check out all of our socials. You can find our episodes on YouTube and Spotify, and even on Twitter and Instagram, you can find photographs of everything that we review, as well as keep up to date with our show and of course the cannabis community. If you really like what we're doing, you can become a patron. Gain access to bonus and uncensored content for just $4.20. See you next sesh.
We love you.
Warning. All images appearing in this video are used under the doctrine of fair use for artistic, educational, and documentary purposes. Possession, use, and distribution of cannabis or cannabis-based products is illegal under federal law, regardless of any state law or other circumstance that may legalize or decriminalize such activity. Cannabis is a controlled substance with habit-forming effects. No advice we give is intended to provide any guidance or assistance in violating federal law, nor should be intended to treat, diagnose, or cure any illness.